Hello everybody, ComputerizedMTG here, and here we are with something I haven't done in a bit, and that is, finally, as you can see at the top left, this is a standard competitive league. And as you can tell by the deck that, or rather the cards you're looking at, this is a mono-black zombie deck. So, I'm not gonna go too in-depth on the deck. I'll post a link to the deck link in the description. But otherwise, if you've seen the Pro Tour, you've seen this deck. This is an exact copy of the deck that made it up in the top 8. There were a couple of them. I don't remember which exact player I got this deck list from. But again, the link will be in the description below. I'm sure some updates are necessary, but this is the list that I've been playing. I've been running with it for a few games. I've been playing here and there in competitive rooms and casual rooms, just to test out the waters with it. And, well, to no surprise, it's a really, really good deck. So I figured, since last Friday I was unable to attend Friday Night Magic for pretty good reasons, I think. I was busy celebrating my birthday at Universal Studios. Yeah, I figured let's play a league and make up for it. Hopefully I'll be able to attend FNM this Friday, which as of the recording of this video it is tomorrow. Really want to attend Friday Night Magic, really want to play with my Jeskai control deck. Other than that, yeah, this is what we're gonna run with. Pretty straightforward deck. Again, list will be in the comments below. Not gonna go over the deck. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of it if you watched the Pro Tour. But just in short, it's an aggro deck. It has some control tools with removal. In the sideboard you have Transgress the Mind, Lost Legacy, etc, etc. Overall, it is an aggro deck, and it plays as such. So let's get into the first match. Alright, so here we are with the first match of Standard League with Mono Black Zombies. Let's see, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit more serious than I normally am. This is an okay hand. We have removal, we have Metallic Mimic. Dark Salvation is not that useful yet. Liliana's Mastery not that useful yet. If we draw another land, we can start the Diagraph Colossus Metallic Mimic train. I'm gonna risk and keep it. Our opponent went down to 6 cards. He decides to keep. Scries to the bottom. And he's playing what I hope is not blue-green ramp. If you see my blue-red, my Izzet control deck gameplay, you've seen that the last match I played was against this deck. And not fun. So hopefully I can outrace it, otherwise I'm gonna have a tough time with Ulamog pre-sideboard. Should be somewhat fine after sideboard, but deck takes a little bit to take off. So, okay, so we have our third land, and we'll be able to play oh my god. 3 Diagraph Colossus? Ooh. I mean, 2 Diagraph Colossi? That's gonna be insane. Okay, so hopefully I can stick things. I should be able... Okay, so this is Temur, so this is Marvel Aetherworks. First I thought it was just blue-green, but with that Spire Bluff Canal, and obviously this is going to be Temur. Marvelous Temur, or Temur Marvel War, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. So... let's just play the Colossus. I'm not going to attack. And that way we should be able to just outrace him. Like, our board is going to get insane pretty fast here. If we get another land, we can kill Relentless Dead maybe. So if you've seen this deck play, it can go out of control pretty easily. I mean, their creatures are pretty good, but not quite as good as ours. So here we have a 4th land. So we have removal, plenty of it, but let's play another Colossus. And we're gonna be we're just gonna be destroying them real soon here. So don't want to risk getting double blocked here. So hopefully they don't have Marvel in hand. Aetherworks, Marvel Aetherworks. What do you guys call it for short? 2 mana. What could it be? So ideally, another land into Liliana's Mastery would be fine. Otherwise, I think a Dark Salvation is going to be pretty good too. I'm hearing some crackling coming from my right cup. I don't know what that is, but it's kind of annoying me. Hopefully it's not in the video. Let me double check the mic, make sure it's not muted. Okay, well that sucks a little bit. Come on, land. Okay, so we did get a land. Liliana's Mastery is out. So swing in with one of these tokens. See if he makes it through. This mono black zombie list is just super explosive. Okay, so they're gonna make a token. How much is it? 3? Yeah, it's 3 to create. I forgot they can just kind of block. Or they can chump with it. They can actually chump for quite a lot of turns. But they're gonna double block. Okay, that's fine. So 1 token's down. But we got rid of 2 of their creatures. And 3 energy, I guess. Hopefully, again, no Marvel in hand. Okay. Fine with that. Pretty sure we're, like, right now we're just outclassing them. Okay, so Grasp is fine. We'll see how he decides to block here. We'll send in 2 zombies. He's probably going to make a token, block again like that, and we're just kind of going to grasp this guy if he does. I was going to go grasp and grasp. Let's just see how he blocks. He's thinking. Glimmer? Okay. He's gonna animate that. He must have nothing in hand if he's gonna chump block with a land. So. Okay. So that's how it's going to be. We're just gonna blow that guy up. Their land is gonna go under the bus. They take 4. And then we just cast Air Relentless Dead here. Our board state is just insane. So unless they, even if they hit on Ulamog, I'm pretty sure we can outrace them. Like that's kind of ridiculous. Unless they just get rid of, which they probably will. They'll probably get rid of this and that, I'm assuming. Or this and the Colossus. Okay, yeah, that's game. We can actually probably end up killing a, it's considered and left. Does that mean he just went to sideboard? I never really paid attention to that. So, okay. What do we want to take out here? So, Fatal Push is not that great, I don't think. Not here anyways. I kind of want to bring in Transgress the Mind. Actually, you know what? Bring in Lost Legacy. I do want to bring in Transgress the Mind as well. I think Crypt Breaker can just go away for this match. Bring in Scrap Heap. They're gonna have a bit of removal, so I think that's fair. Relentless Dead is good. You know what? Maybe we bring back Crypt Breaker and get rid of Relentless Dead. I like Metallic Mimic. Just helps us outclass their creatures. Lord of the Accursed is obviously good. Dark Salvation can even help us kill an Ulamog. So, I say... Okay, so we have room for one more card. So, what am I doing here? I think... Okay, so we do this. I think we can go down one Grasp. Bring in another Transgress. Let's try rolling with this and see what happens. Okay, so yeah, when it says as I left the game, it just means they went to sideboard. Okay, just... I've never paid attention to this, I wasn't sure. Okay, so this I think is keepable. Yeah, I think this is keepable. We have action, so... We don't have removal, we don't have any of our sideboard cards, but we have 3 lands and we can play everything in our hand at the moment, so... Okay, that's good too. So... We should be able to flip a Westvale Abbey relatively easily in this deck. Let's play the Relentless Dead. Okay. Something I should have kept in mind. I forget that they play counter magic. Okay, that's fine. So, here we play Lord of the Accursed. Since they're tapped out, they won't be able to counter, and we don't have to play around Censor anymore. So their dude gets big. Okay, so they cracked the clue on their turn. That means they probably don't have much action in hand. And hopefully they don't draw action either. So he's gonna swing. I take 4. Hopefully he doesn't have a... So he's thinking about it. He's thinking if he wants to attack or not. Which makes me think that he doesn't have removal in hand. Otherwise, if he had removal in hand, he just kind of attack. Wouldn't care if I block or not. If he's holding back, that means he's afraid that he might not be able to race me, yeah. So he's holding back. Always good. So we don't want to play Westvale Abbey yet. We don't want them to know that we have it. Even though they probably know we do, we still don't want them to know that we have it, at least in hand. So, let's go Relentless Dead. Let's go Scrap Heap Scrounger. And the next turn, we can, if they don't play anything, we can Dark Salvation the Tracker. And if they do play something else, we can just play Liliana's Mastery. So we still kind of have to hold back. We can't just attack. Okay, so they're probably going to crack that clue again. I don't think they have a Marvel Aether Works in hand. Okay, they're going to attackers. They're probably not going to attack? Yeah, they're not going to attack. So they don't have much of anything. So let's try to hold mana up for something here. I don't want to play Liliana's Mastery yet. If he's got a Censor, I kind of get blown out. I'm pretty sure he kept 4 mana up for Glimmer, so he may not even have a counter in hand. But let's try to play around that. So choose me, choose that. So he can crack a creature, and that's fine. He can crack a clue, I mean. So he won't be able to bring it to 5, which is, let's see. So we paid the 1, and then we make 1, 2 zombies. And we hit OK. That's going to be, if this resolved, that's 5 zombies on the field. Or no, that's only 4 zombies. Okay, doesn't matter, even if he cracks that clue. Okay, so he's got a counter. I'm assuming. Otherwise, he's going to play Glimmer. Okay, that's fine. We should have played around. I should have just made 1 zombie and then swung. So I can still swing in with this because it has Menace. And he's gonna kill and I can't bring it back. Okay, he's gonna crack. That doesn't matter. He can't block. So takes 3. Next turn, I'll be able to play a Liliana's Mastery and have mana up in case he's got another sensor, unless he's got double sensor, but that's unlikely. Okay. That's gonna be a big tireless tracker, holy shit. Okay. Ooh. So I think here what I actually want to do is kill this while he still has the, while he has no mana to crack this. So we'll do that. Play the Westville Abbey. Do have a Relentless Dead in there. So let's attack. I really hope that this crackling sound is just coming from my headphones. Okay, so we get in for 3, and we kind of get rid of this. And then at the upkeep, we can bring it back. Okay, so he decides to take 6 instead. He kind of realized that maybe it's not a worthy trade-off. Then next turn, I can play the Mastery, and I can actually have enough creature to just Ormondal the turn after. Okay, so this is probably going to turn the tide of the game here. I'm assuming anyways. We really have to cross our fingers and hope that this guy whiffs. So let's just play the Mimic here. Of course, we'll go Zombie. And then let's move to combat. Let's get in with these two again. That way, we didn't play the Mastery. That way, okay, that's fine. Not much I can do about that. That way, even if they get rid, I can... I'm just hoping he doesn't hit Ulamog. That's my only thing. He can hit anything other than Ulamog, I think will be fine. So he's thinking about it, which means he did not hit an Ulamog. Otherwise, he would have just windmill slammed that Ulamog down. But he's thinking, which means he probably didn't get anything that good. Maybe he's got a removal. Maybe he's got something. But not quite something that might just outright let him win the game here. He's definitely taking his time, which kind of reinforces that idea that he didn't find anything by Yeah, okay, so he's got a woodwork. That's pretty bad. I mean, it does gain him life, it does get him energy, and he can crack both of those, gain 6 more life, so it keeps him in the game, but it's pretty bad when you spend 6 energy and you get a woodworker's puzzle knot. Not like the optimal thing you want to get. Next turn, how much is it? 3 mana? Is it 5? 3. 5, 3. I can't. Oh my god, that number's so small for whatever reason. There it is. It's 5 mana. Okay, 5 to create a token, whatever. See what he plays here. Okay. That makes things a little bit harder on us. So he has mana to flip Marvel again. Or spin Marvel, rather. We have a land. Let's play the Mastery. So again, didn't instantly pick Ulamog, which means he whiffed again. That is the likely scenario, that he whiffed on an Ulamog. That's my hope anyways. I hope he whiffed on an Ulamog. I mean, that would suck for us if he just pulls out an Ulamog out of his ass and just kind of blows us out. Wouldn't mind going 2-0. That would be a pretty great start to the first match for the league. Yeah, so he didn't get anything. He maybe got another Woodworkers. Maybe he was hoping to get a counter. I'm assuming he didn't even get a counter. If he had gotten a counter, he could have... he would have probably just countered the Mastery right off the bat right now. Okay, so Kozilek's Return, that deals 2 damage to all creatures. Okay, so that gets rid of these two. That's not that big of a deal. But that also means I can't block too well. Oh, but he killed his own creature too. Okay. So this still resolves, I'm assuming. Unless he's got a counter in hand. Are we going to see the negate? Okay, now that's a Harness Lightning. Okay. Wait, how'd he kill both? I am so confused. How did both of them die? Lord of the Accursed. Oh, wait. Relentless Dead. Okay. So, when you pay... who do we want to bring back? Yeah, let's just bring back this. Do we want Lord of the Accursed? Oh, we don't have the mana to bring it back, so never mind that. Okay, well, I'll just pick that, I guess. No. And we'll pay the 1 for this, bring that back into our hand. Forgot. So, he's definitely still in the game. Just a pain in the ass. That was kind of a good play for him. That Kozilek's Return kind of helped him out. So, it's gonna do his little thing here. That crackling sun is really starting to bug me now. Maybe I just need to kind of reseat the connection from my headphones. Maybe some dust got in there. So at least he's not, again, flipping Ulamogs and shit. But this is getting kind of annoying. Now you can see why Marvel is considered the top deck. Like, it doesn't matter how close they are to losing, it just they just don't want to die. Okay, another Marvel. Stay base condition, 1 sec, so he has just enough mana to flip it. Or spin it, my bad. Play Relentless dead. Move to combat. I should have played Lord of the Accursed. I don't know why. I just don't want him to get exiled, I guess, with the Ulamog. Doesn't really matter. If he flips on Ulamog here, he kind of wins it. And there it is. So Ulamog enters the battlefield. Probably going to exile this and that. Okay. I really should have flipped that Whisper Abbey when I had the chance. I'm not sure why he's spending so much time thinking. He can just exile Westbell Abbey, exile the Liliana, and everything else is going to get deleted by Kozilek's return. Then he's got an Ulamog in play. It's going to make it easier for him, and there's nothing I can do about that. So, what do we bring back? So, Scrap Heap was actually not as good as I thought here. They have removal, but they don't have a ton of it. So another Transgress the Mine here is good, I think. And maybe another Liliana. Maybe Liliana's good here too. Maybe I just played that completely wrong. What? Man, this is such a tempting hand. If it was 2 lands, I would keep it. No, this is a mulligan. Oh my god. I'm about to make a mistake. So I'm going to keep this in the hopes that I don't draw any more land. He's thinking about his cards, so hopefully he mulls down as well. Okay. I'm gonna keep... Okay, that's not a good sign. Put that at the bottom. Open up with a Swamp Pass. I'm already regretting keeping this hand. Oh god, that's just so bad. What time is it? I need to keep track of time. Oh, okay. Okay, so he plays the land. Let's play the Dread Wanderer. Play a Swamp. Pass the turn. If we can play this Liliana and have a Resolve and Protector, oh my god. Pretty much win the game. So let's play this. Let's play the Mimic. Obviously it will call Zombie. Move to combat. Swing for 2. And next turn we can play Liliana and be able to play around a Censor. So just pass turn here. So let's just move to combat right away. Play a land. Play Liliana. Hopefully they don't have a negate. I'm hoping they're just running Censors. What are they casting? Ah, that sucks. Okay. So Kozilek's return is a bitch. Doesn't matter. Oh, well, it's just plus. Okay. They're going to find their land. They'll play their land. So if we can keep her alive for 4 more turns, we're hoping he doesn't have a Marvel and he doesn't get to spin it. And if we can keep her alive, emblem right away, that's going to be an easy win for us. Because then if we draw into that 1 and double X, I mean, with her emblem out, that's Ulamog is just gone. we have enough tokens to just -10 on Ulamog, no problem. So they're thinking quite a bit about whatever land they're trying to get. Kozilek's return is kind of a pain in the ass. I should have taken out anything with 1 toughness. Anything with 1 toughness or 2 should have gone. Actually, no, you know what? Things with 2 toughness are fine, because with Lords of the Accursed out and things like that, they get pumped up and they get out of range of Kozilek's return. But Kozilek's return was just something I was not expecting to face against. Although after I saw it on game 2, I should have probably thought about it a little bit more. I don't know why it's taking them so long to just look for their land. I should really... Los 69. I should really think about what I play a little bit more. So, yeah. Whirler Virtuoso, pain in the ass. Play a Westville Abbey. So, what we're gonna do here, while he stepped out, we're gonna kill that and force him to pop a token. If he really wants it. Okay, so he's not gonna make the token, which is fine. Then we play Lord of the Accursed here. Because we need this. We need our Liliana to stay alive. So Whirler Virtuoso is kind of a pain in the ass against us. Because they can just peck at Liliana. So either he was going to waste 3 energy and make a token, which then we were just going to kill with Liliana, or he was just not going to do anything and let it die, which he did. Which might mean he might have a Marvel Aetherworks in hand, or maybe not. I figured he would just kind of slam it down if he did. So 3 more turns until Liliana gets the Pauper Emblem. We might actually be able to hit it, which would be amazing. And there's nothing I can do anyway, so I'll just yield. See, normally the more an opponent thinks, the worse of a position they're in. Normally. Because that means he's trying to figure out how can they deal with Liliana and win. And if they're thinking this hard, it obviously means their main priority is Liliana right now, and they don't have much of an answer in hand for her. Worst case scenario, we draw out the game for 7 minutes and we win with time. I hate doing shit like that, but, you know, when you're paying money, a win is a win. Obviously, I mean, short of cheating. You don't want to cheat. That shit's fucking lame. Okay, another Whirler Virtuoso. So... Whoops. Let's get in with combat. See if he blocks. Let's blow it up. The more energy he uses up, and you can only make two little 1/1s. So the more energy he uses up, the less spins he gets of Marvel, which is fine. So we'll see how many tokens he actually... The only way he can actually do anything to Liliana is if he makes 2 tokens and uses up 6 energy. He can only use it... Yeah, he can use as many times for as much energy he has. So right now he can either let it die, and once again Liliana gets closer to her ult, or he pops 6 energy, which is a huge hit for him, and one dies, and then he pecks her for one, and it dies next turn again? So he's not in a good position. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna make two of them. He has to make two. If he just makes one, okay, yeah. So there it is. He makes two of them. That dies. So that means he doesn't have a marble in hand. We'll just kill one. Pass. So unless he top deck a marble, I think we're fine. This delays Liliana's ult by a turn, which could mean the difference between a win or a loss. But if things go the way they're going, we might be fine. So here I'm assuming he's going to play just another creature. Another Whirler Virtuoso would be really fucking annoying. Okay, Rogue Refiner is just as annoying. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to attack Liliana for one. Yep. Woodworker Puzzle Mod, okay. So he's setting up for a Marvel, I'm assuming. So we have a Mimic. Let's kill that. Let's get in for two. See if he blocks. We're making him think, which is great, because that just runs down his time. Takes two. We'll put out the Mimic. So we can still block. And this is a much longer game than I thought it was going to be. Are they cracking the Woodworker? Ah! Okay. So, Marvel here... Yeah, they have to spin it right away. No Ulamog. Please no Ulamog. If they get a Ulamog, we kind of lose. Just flat out. If they get a Kozilek's return, it bones us. So we need to hope no Kozilek return, no removal. Just, we need to hope that he okay. So he got a Harness Lightning, which is just as bad, which means now he can get in for 3 on Liliana, which delays her by essentially almost 4 turns. Okay, so plus that, then all we have to do is just Dark Salvation for once. Choose us, choose that, and we'll go 1, and then X is gonna be 1. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So that's gonna die. Unless they have a negate in hand, that's going to die. We get a zombie. Now we can attack in. They don't even have a land they can animate. So that goes in for 2. So they have to main phase, flip, or spin. Okay, yeah, so they had the sensor in hand, so good thing we didn't go overboard. So they have to crack the Woodworker's Puzzle Knot and flip this. It's kind of like their only way out. Is it 3 mana? Yeah. Okay, so what are they playing now? Again, the more they think, the better. Just no Ulamog. We have to hope for a complete whiff on the Ulamog. So there it is. They cracked the Woodworker's Puzzle Knot. Gain 3 life, gain 3 energy. They're gonna flip it. No Ulamog. If there is no Ulamog, we can still win. If they flip on Ulamog, we fucking lose. So they're gonna exile Liliana, they're gonna exile Lord of the Accursed, and there's just like nothing we can do about it. Ulamog is just such a piece of shit card. Again, I will always repeat it over and over. The fact that they banned Emrakul instead of Ulamog is stupid in my opinion. Emrakul was not a game ender. There were plenty of decks where Ulamog could just simply not... Emrakul could just not do much with against. Like, for example, Blue-White Flesh was one of those decks that Emrakul could really not abuse. And they should have just banned Marvel, Aetherworks. I think that without Aetherworks, the, whatchamacallit, without Marvel Aetherworks, the Emrakul would have been fine. So honestly, this card right here is just shit. Aetherworks Marvel is just a cancerous card. Like, I don't want to sound salty, but literally the only reason we're losing the game right now is because the guy tapped the card and just got extremely lucky. That's it. There's no skill involved in playing Marvel Aetherworks. There's just... I'm talking about the card, not the deck as a whole. But like, when you have a deck revolved around a card that's just all 100% chance, it's just... I really wish they would have banned this instead of Emrakul. Like, I never had issues dealing with Emrakul with the decks that I played anyways. And while taking your opponent's turn can end the game, it's generally not that bad. Like, it's an extremely powerful ability, don't get me wrong. But Ulamog just, like, turns the game. And Marvel Aetherworks makes it even worse. Yeah, and another Ulamog. So, that's his game. That just really blows. So the first game went just, smooth as butter. We just, like, annihilated him. Board presence was overwhelming. Game 2, he got an Ulamog early and won. And this game, it just came down to him not hitting an Ulamog. It didn't matter what he did, he was not going to win the game unless he flipped an Ulamog. And, of course, he flipped 2 of them. Kind of like adding insult to injury here. But yeah, I don't know if I made any misplays in the third game. First game, I think it was kind of an easy mode game for me. Second game, I feel like I had an option to flip an Ormandal, and I should have, and I missed that window, and I think that's what kind of screwed me over. So I think that's my major mistake right there, just not flipping an Ormandal when I might have had the chance to do so. And third game, I feel like I played as best as I could. I was top decking, I did what I could do, and my opponent just got extremely lucky, like literally 0 skills. He was just like, he had nothing in hand, and he was just playing stuff just to stack up energy and hoping to flip into an Ulamog, which again, he flipped into 2. So, sorry if I sound salty, but this card right here is just terrible for the format. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Anyways, that's life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first match, and I'll see you guys in the second match. So please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what my misplays were. Maybe I could have won this third match or the second one. Let me know what I did wrong. And as always, you guys and gals have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.